The truth about Pompeii, the city frozen in time. Hook. Imagine walking through a busy Roman city on what seemed like a normal summer morning. Merchants were opening their shops, children were playing in the streets, and families were preparing for another ordinary day. No one knew that within the next 24 hours, their entire world would disappear beneath volcanic ash. This is the incredible true story of Pompeii, the city that stood still for nearly 2,000 years. A city full of life. Pompeii was a thriving Roman city located near the Bay of Naples in southern Italy. Around 15,000 to 20,000 people lived there. The city was filled with elegant villas, colorful frescoes, busy markets, public baths, temples, and theaters. It was a prosperous place where wealthy citizens and ordinary workers lived side by side. Towering above the city was Mount Vesuvius. To the people of Pompeii, it was simply part of the landscape. They had no idea they were living beside one of the world's most dangerous volcanoes. The warning signs. 17 years before the disaster, a powerful earthquake struck the region. Many buildings were damaged, but the city was rebuilt. Smaller tremors continued over the years, yet people believed they were nothing unusual. Today, scientists recognize these earthquakes as warning signs of volcanic activity. At the time, however, no one understood what they meant. The eruption begins. In AD 79, Mount Vesuvius erupted with enormous force. A towering column of ash, rock, and gas shot high into the sky. Soon, volcanic ash began falling across Pompeii like heavy snow. At first, many residents gathered their belongings and tried to leave. Others stayed inside, believing the eruption would soon end. As the hours passed, breathing became difficult, roofs collapsed under the weight of ash, and darkness covered the city even during the day. The final hours. The most deadly phase came when scorching clouds of gas, ash, and volcanic debris, known today as pyroclastic flows, raced down the mountain at incredible speed. These flows were so hot and so fast that escape became almost impossible for anyone still in the city. Within hours, Pompeii was buried beneath several meters of volcanic material. Thousands of lives were lost, and the once bustling city vanished from the map. Lost for centuries. Over time, Pompeii was forgotten. Fields and villages covered the buried city, and few people knew what lay beneath the ground. In the 18th century, excavations uncovered streets, homes, shops, temples, and artworks that had been preserved by volcanic ash. One of the most moving discoveries came when archaeologists created plaster casts from the empty spaces left by decomposed bodies. These casts captured the final moments of people who lived nearly 2,000 years ago, offering a powerful connection to the past. What Pompeii taught the world. Pompeii has become one of the most important archaeological sites on Earth. It provides an extraordinary snapshot of everyday Roman life, from food and clothing to art, architecture, and business. Scientists also continue to study Mount Vesuvius, which remains an active volcano. Although it is closely monitored today, millions of people still live nearby, making it one of the world's most carefully watched volcanic regions. Conclusion. The story of Pompeii is more than a tale of destruction. It is a reminder of nature's immense power and humanity's resilience. The volcanic ash that destroyed the city also preserved it, allowing future generations to learn about an ancient civilization in remarkable detail. Nearly 2,000 years later, Pompeii continues to reveal new discoveries, reminding us that history is never truly buried. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more fascinating stories about history, mysteries, and the world's greatest disasters.